All right, ladies and gentlemen, in order to be successful for today's instruction, see, I can pull it together, Katie Samuel, I see you. You need to have your whiteboard and you need to have your review packet. Just a friendly reminder, your review packet is worth 150 points, right, Zach? And it needs to be completely written verbatim what I have. If it's on mine, it has to be on yours. That's how you get the 150 points. If you do not have everything I have, I'm going to bleed you of points. Everyone's clear on that? It is due on the day of the exam. There will be no late packets accepted. Friendly reminder, December 11th is the final day to turn in any missing assignments. So maybe you haven't taken your memory test from week 11 and you would like to take said memory test from week 11. You can, because Bernstein did it today. And she did well on it. Yeah, you have an A now, so it's totally worth it. So if you have makeup work you need to get done, you have till the 11th at 3:30. At 3:30, I am stopping and I will wave to you from my window as I giggle away. That's it, friends. So make sure you're getting done what you need to get done. I know I was the laziest teacher in the history of the world today, this week, but I have put in all of your grades. Your tests are in. I put them in this morning, and you will notice that the test was curved.
So much.
Really?
Yeah.
That was, I didn't.
Collectively. So it's curved 6 points, so it's out of 44. So you're welcome. So that was posted. So all of your grades are in. I've also done all my makeup work unless you just put something in the box. And I will be doing that today before I leave. So your grades are as updated as possible, which means you should be looking to see if there's... Maggie, stop wasting my ink. As she gets ready to continue wasting my ink. Your grades are updated as much as possible. So if it is not where you think it should be, you need to be making up those assignments in order to get where you should be, because grades are closing December 11th promptly at 3:30. Everyone good? All right, here we go. On your whiteboard, please tell me, who is the dude behind... Give me the two dudes behind classical conditioning. Good. Who do we got? Carolee? Watson and Pavlov. On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is the name of the dude who's all about the forgetting curve? Who is it, Sophia? Abangus. On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is the dude behind observational learning? No, I refuse. Who is it? Nathan? Bandura. On your whiteboard, please tell me, who's the dude who's making dogs drool? Ringing bells. Good. What do we got? Grace Mary. Pavlov. On your whiteboard, please tell me, who is the dude who takes Thorndike's law of effect and turns it into a learning style? Good. Drew. Skinner. On your whiteboard, please tell me, who's the dude who believes each of you are special in your own way? And of course, Miss Bennett agrees. I didn't believe it either when I said it. Okay, Lauren. Gardner. On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is this correlational study? The more I study for the test, the better my scores get. Bernstein. Positive correlation. The later I stay up, the less joyful I am the next day. That's what, Claire? Negative. What is it called when we are predisposed to be scared or fearful of things for our own protection? Like heights, spiders, stuff like that. What is it, Maggie? On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is food, sex, water? Zach.
Primary sex. Primary reinforcer.
Yes. Perfect execution, by the way. On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is the name of the dude behind Little Albert? Rex.
Watson.
Watson. On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is it called when it requires 2 eyes to do it? What do we got, Sadie? What are the 3 colors your eyes can see according to the trichromatic theory? Good. What are they, Potter?
Red, green, and blue.
On your whiteboard, if I wanted to see your brain activity, what type of scan would I use? Brain activity. No. Yeah. Okay, I didn't like that. If I wanted to see your brain waves, what would I use? That's the question I want. No. What is Grace? EEG. If I wanted to see what part of your brain is being used, what would I use? Do we see the difference? I was unclear. What is it? Bernstein. PET scan. On your whiteboard, which one gives us the most detail that uses magnets? Do you see the difference between them, Lauren?
Yes.
Okay. Huh?
Doesn't the fMRI give more details than that?
fMRI isn't going to be used. Everyone, yeah, I have to teach it, but like, it's not really popular. It's the functional MRI. Just MRI gives us the most details, the biggest one. What type of research collection cannot be replicated? Caroline? Case study. On your whiteboard, please tell me. If I required an entire package of Oreos and I made this noise consistently until I got said package of Oreos, what would I be doing? Katie!
Negative reinforcement.
Yeah, because Katie would happily go get me Oreos because why, Katie?
I want you to stop to do this.
Yeah, that's a terrible noise.
I'd like you to keep doing it for a little while.
Oh my god, that'd be terrible. Cozy has Oreos in her room, is what I'm saying.
Are you just planning to walk in
Me
there?
and Cozy go way back.
On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is it called when your eyes tilt in to look at something close to your face?
Oh,
What is it, Sophia? Convergence. What is it called when there is a difference between the 2 images, your eyes, and it looks like the image jumps between eyes? Carolyn? Disparity. On your whiteboard, please tell me, if every time you got a... This isn't who I am as a person, so like it's hard. If every time you did well on one of my tests, I gave you a big hug, and you were like super motivated by these hugs, that would be what? As you can tell, this is not who I am as a person. Drew. Yeah. And A, what is creepy precedent, right? Like, oh, you get a hug if you get an A. Like, that's so creepy.
I was gonna say, I'm really
I'd rather be
motivated.
Yeah, like, ew.
It's just weird.
It is weird. So I was trying to come up with, like, something kind. And, like, that was as good as I could get. Huh?
Like candy.
High fives are, like,
A piece of candy.
I think when people do high fives, they're just kind of mocking. Like, I find high fives to be, like, very condescending. Like, high five, like, lame. You don't feel that way?
It kind of
Do
depends.
people really like high
It
fives?
depends on the kind of high five.
I feel like they're just all condescending. Like, high five, and you're like,
Yeah, I never like high five somebody.
Like we used to have a friend that would say like, when he wants something, can I get it? I'll give you a high five if you give me that. Like,
Oh
as a
yeah,
joke.
yeah.
Like,
It's like a joke. It's
yeah,
like
that's pretty much.
it's
pretty much what it
condescending.
is.
Like, no one wants a high
Who
five.
cares about it? It's like, what's the point of a high five?
I think we've spiraled off track here. I think we've spiraled off track. We are still recording. On your whiteboard, please tell me who's the dude behind Bobo Dolls. Who is it, Caroline? Bandura. On your whiteboard, please. What is the matter? She is competitive, and she has plenty of reasons. She wants everyone to know that she's better than them, and she should be, because she's killing it.
Yeah. I didn't mean to be like this.
Time to stop.
I was just in like a time to come.
What?
On your whiteboard, please tell me what brain machine uses glucose to track where activity is happening. What do you got? Maggie.
Okay.
PET scan. All right, let's go. Ooh.
It's my time.
You're leaving? So yeah. Watch the video.
Oh.
Oh, me too.
Oh, okay. If you're leaving, go. I didn't want you anyway. Alright, so this is mostly for 7th period because they're kind of far behind. EEG measures brain waves, and we just drew little squiggles. PET scan measures brain activity using glucose to track where activity is happening. An MRI using a magnetic field to create a 3D image of the brain. It provides the most detail. Alright, so PINA is where we left off, so that is where we will begin. As soon as I find my answers.
John Rex, have a great weekend.
Please leave, Potter.
That was fun.
See you, darling. Okay, so PINA. PINA is, so we're going to write, in the box, we're going to write how transduction in the ear occurs. Oh, you can't see that. That would be helpful if you could see. Oh no, what is happening? PINA, how transduction in the ear is occurs. So it goes PINA, auditory canal, parentheses, ear canal. That's what we call it, right? I'm having such. What do you call it? Like when you stick your hand in your ear. Ear. No one says ear hole. That is so awkward.
I call it the auditory canal.
My auditory canal.
Tympanic membrane. Oscillase. Oval window. Cochlea.
This is definitely my worst. Remember this.
Basilar.
What's after oval window?
Ciliar membrane. Auditory nerve. And temporal lobe. Behavior modification. Punishment. If delivered immediately after the behavior, it will be its most effective. In eliminating that behavior. Learned helplessness occurs when only negative reinforcement occurs. Condition response. When a conditioned stimulus occurs with reinforcement, it will happen again. If a conditioned stimulus is repeatedly presented without unconditioned stimulus, parentheses, food, extinction will occur. Reliable refers to testing if a test is reliable. The same person will earn similar scores on retakes. Example, SAT, ACT, and GRE. Short-term memory capacity, 7 plus or minus 3. These items, is it 2 or 3?
I was saying like the one we have nine on the
I don't think
Yes.
it's
Oh, I don't know. Was it nine? It's two. Even if
Someone
it's
Google
two,
it.
fine.
I don't even know what the question was.
But you had to still be involved.
Yeah, of course, I wanna be involved, I don't wanna feel left out. My opinion doesn't matter.
These items are held in your working memory.
So what numbers am I writing? 7 and 3 or?
That's what we're currently working on, but we could keep going while they're figuring that out.
That was plus or minus
2, sorry. 2. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you. Bye, sweetie. 7 plus or minus 2.
What do we think?
That's the sassy one.
Normal.
I'll think she meant.
That's funny. 7 items. Poor. 5 items. So I did the math correctly. I'm just an idiot. Good equals 9 items. So I'm just a moron. I can live with that. Okay, naturalistic observation. When a person, there's a lot in this box. The next 2 boxes has a lot. So, when a person / researcher watches people / animals in their natural habitats and records what they see without interfering.
What is that?
What?
It's throwing me off. The sound.
It's next door.
Yeah, I know.
Jane Goodall, example, Jane Goodall watches monkeys in the rainforest. Double blind. Researchers don't know who received the experimental drug or who received the placebo. Both researchers and participants don't know who is in the control group versus experimental group. . This reduces experimental bias. There we go. Latent learning without reinforcement. Tolman's rat maze. The mice learned the maze without food, but, I'm going to underline but, did it faster with food. Learning can occur without reinforcement, but faster with it. Instinctive drift. In the box that says instinctive drift, you're going to write biofeedback. It is operant conditioning. When a learner gains some control over some biological responses. Okay, parentheses, biofeedback. Examples are breathing when stressed to decrease blood pressure. So, these are physical things we do in order to feel better. So, like, you know how when you're super stressed, you probably maybe go for a walk or something like that in order to get back into control? That's what we're talking about. Good. See ya.